Hello, hello, welcome back to Stasis. Once I get it pulled up on screen. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, it's not capturing, is it? No, it's still trying to capture the emulator. There we go. It's better. Easy peasy. Last we left off, what happened? We got dropped down into this sewer area. Not 100% sure. Great start. Great start. I changed the settings on my mic just a little. The cat!
Goddamn cat.
We have to capture the cat. Managing feline purrs uncurrently as its present situation.
I won't hurt you.
But we have to lure this cat, because we need it for the motion detector.
I can't believe that just happened.
Oh. God damn it. Oh. Don't kill the cat. Oh, I hate it. Alright, let's head back out. PDA. Hey, what's happening in the sewers? Every single day, Grant brings his poor little cat to the plant. I swear to God it's going to die of methane inhalation. I did a number on my ankle. Doc says I need to keep my weight off it for a few days, but Grant can pick up the slack for me. Some of these idiots think that the fungus spreading through the Gloom Lake was caused by aliens. This place is disgusting, so of course it's going to be overrun with mold. A few guys tried to get tram station B repaired. I wanted to go and help, but I don't know shit about trams or stations. Anyway, they haven't come back yet, so everyone's more than a little worried. The guys in sleeping block B are absolutely fucked. I'm reasonably sure that we're next. Stacy almost didn't make it in. Poor girl's too young for this. It's a funny thought. Who is old enough for this? Who reaches a point in their life where they figure they're ready to be ripped apart by God knows what? Okay. It sounds like the guys in the sewers here lasted longer than the people in sleeping block B. Because the others just like died in their sleep.
Tim, methane is explosive, right?
Highly.
Why would there be methane tanks under the crew quarters?
Kane doesn't care about safety. They're driven by profit.
Cool. Oh, we're on a catwalk. Okay, I thought I was about to jump into whatever the sewage is.
This is the elevator to the annex.
Can you climb it?
No. It's just the shaft. I can't see an entrance.
Okay. So we've got the release valves. Row of valves control the release of various tubes. Small flecks of paint hint at that the wheels were once painted bright red. Cool. Broken off balustrade. Section of balustrade is broken and fallen away here. Welding weakened by years of exposure to the pungent waste dumped into this room. And rusted methane tanks. Leaking methane gas. Clouds of methane rise from the ruptured tank, filling the room. And nothing particularly interesting about the detached one. A swamp of chemical and biological waste from throughout the vessel has found its resting place here at the pumping station, creating a swamp of sewage. The wretched stench assaults you so thoroughly it's hard to process. It's still arguably better than the human soup from last time. What the hell am I looking at? Well, I seem to be able to redirect something. Might not have enough info for that right now. I'll come back to it. Oh look, the skeleton. Right, into the sewer water. Oh, look at that. A pump station diagram. Diagram of the pump station spans a large portion of the room. Printed matter doesn't have a tendency to lose power, thank goodness. Because those arrows look like something I can copy. Which means it's time for the good old pen and paper. The last thing I have written down on my notes is... What puzzle? What game was this puzzle from? I know I did it on stream. Who knows? Alright. So, up. Down. Down. Left. Right. Left. And it looks like something along the bottom is fallen off. Maybe it's just got to be reverse of what it is on top. Oh, we can try. That would make it down, up, up, right, left, right. With a shot. I love when the sewage screams at me. Alright, so it's currently up, down, down, left. Like that? No, that's full. So we need to swap it now. Ah, no, we can drain it that way. Ew. But hey, it works, it works. Pipe grip. Exposed and broken pipes protrude from the ground. There's a faint hiss of combustible methane escaping from its industrial prison. Okay, so we can get stuff from there. Should be able to walk around on the now dreamed poopy surface. Maybe I lucked out by just going the right way last session. So it's still poopy here. Okay, so we can continue forward that way and also into this access drain. Oh no, we can't go into the access drain. It's just something we can look at. So up here instead. You can hear that entertainment district up ahead. Nice. John Kernlast, classified, Kane Corporation. Personal data tag, blood 0, negative, security level classified. At first glance, the half-submerged skeleton seems to lurk in Wait, like a prehistoric predator. Falling grating. If we can't climb up on it. Or over it. Oh hey, we're in this room. Does that mean it's the entertainment room? I didn't expect to get here this quickly. Cigarette vending machine. This room must have been zoned for smoking, as cigarette vending machine sits idly by. It won't give me one for free, will it? Can I drill into it?
I think that'll just break it.
Really? You sure? Systems Intelligence Officer, Kane Corporation. Classified security level.
See, these people weren't just killed. I've been skinned.
Eaten?
No. I went hunting with my uncle when I was a kid. I know what skinning looks like. Never did it myself, but I saw it.
I'm a vegetarian.
Thanks, Tia. Very helpful. 2 bodies lie splayed on this pool table. They may have tried to escape what killed the others here. Pool cue rests atop the game table. Tip is chalked up and ready to use. And it's something I can pick up, so it's mine now. There's 2 PDAs here and a projector. What else do we have? David Leggetti? Environmental Systems Specialist. Paul Cook, Junior Engineer. Edward Sheldrick, Propulsion Specialist. Bodies clutch each other in a strangely intimate embrace. Ooh, a pile of dead bodies. Skeletal remains lie clustered together around the room as if they died in a stampede, or clutching each other. Somehow the bones hold no scraps of flesh. Stephen Cameron, Computer Systems Specialist. Seductive dancer sways her hips to a silent tune. Not that silent.
This looks like a recent addition.
Alright, let's check the PDOs for the info. Neville Chambers. Can't believe I'm actually in space. I know that a whole lot of people have been here, but you really don't appreciate the cosmos until you see it from beyond Earth's atmosphere. It's not something to be taken for granted. I hope this is just the beginning of a long journey for me. If I could just live in the void for eternity, I'd give anything. I don't miss the Earth at all, unbelievably. The gazes of passing asteroids are less cold than most humans. It's amazing to see all the constellations up close and personal. I've started writing a comic about myself, the space adventurer. Although I've just been sweeping and dusting on the Groom Lake, I know it's my key to becoming one with the cosmos. My comic book is coming along nicely. I've decided that I'm going to make myself a superhero, but I'll lead a team of super geniuses and will use the power of the universe to save it. My sidekick is Carl Sagan. Einstein pilots the Bride Pond. That's my awesome ship. And Hawking crushes stuff with his cybernetic limbs. Issue 1 done. Despite what I've been through, I still love space. I've seen enough movies to know how this is going to be the end for me. Wish my comic books hadn't been lost in the tremors. They were pretty much my final testament. I even finished issue 6. We destroy a race of parasitic squid-like guys, except we keep one as a pet and train it to fight for us. It also bites Einstein, who gets a cool scar as a result. Anyway, it's too late for that. I'm going to spend my final days taking in the universe through any window I can find. Peace out, universe. Neville was just living his best life. Stacy. Tammy and I had a great evening together. This mystery alcohol was pretty much a miracle. Made my throat burn terribly though. Haha. Oh man, she loves the moonshine. Good. Oh my god. I thought I was literally going to starve. The stupid fungus crap ruined all the food. We finally got a delivery and it was great to eat something. The new food isn't as good as the food Hydro makes though. I wonder if Kane Corp would let me volunteer for Project Seed. Surely they give you some great benefits for volunteering. You just have to have been pregnant before, I think. The abortions disqualify you. I'll look into it. Nope, they need volunteers who have actually birthed a baby or miscarried late in pregnancy. You also have to be at least 18 years old for whatever reason. How'd Kane know I was 17 anyway? Oh well, I thought those documents looked darn realistic. Oh well, I guess I didn't want a bunch of experiments on me anyway. I'm literally freaking out. The Grim Lake went like boom and then stuff started falling and shaking. Almost got a fork stuck in my neck. Jeb got caught under a bed. Now I feel bad for calling him a creepy old man all the time. I had a good idea. I said that we should use the tubes that we send the experiments through to get people to medical because the trams are broken. Everybody loves me now. Tammy is going to hell. She's so brave sometimes. I would go too, but she said not to. She's kind of like a mum to me, but she says that would be weird because we're best friends. Tammy's not back yet. I don't know what to do. If I never had that stupid idea, she'd be okay. It's my fault. Robin says it's not my fault, but like I know it is. I'm just so stupid and useless. Like I was at home. I don't even have a home. All I do is hurt people. I wanted them to get me. I killed Tammy and now it's my turn. Zane carried me to the recreation area. I kicked and screamed as loud as I could, but he dragged me in anyway. I wish I could be a good person like him. I'm useless. I think I'll sit by the door so that they get me first. Maybe I can buy everyone else a second or two. Damn, really feeling useless, huh girl? Can we go out this door? Or is it still locked? Can I at least unlock it? No, apparently not. Okay. Can I use a pull cube to break this thing? Yeah, I can. Cool. And a lighter. Well, let's see what happens when we light methane on fire. That's the overhead access pipe that we're in before. Need to buy some more notes for writing on. I'm down to my last one. I've got one. I could use the reverse side of the one I just wrote on, I guess. I usually steal them from work, but work hasn't supplied any recently. How stingy they are. Ugh. So annoyed the cat got killed. Alright, so before we explode something, how about we save?
This isn't gonna work.
What? Oh, maybe it's on the pipe grip? Actually, does this lighter have any oil? We don't have
I
it.
can't see it working like that. I don't think this will fit.
Oh, there's a ladder over there. Haha. Does that mean we can actually get around anywhere else? John, I've lost you. Oh, there you are. Here we go. Let's see what else is around here. Eroded elevator shaft. No, not what we were after.
You said it's been 3 months since all of this happened. Shouldn't there be a rescue mission on the way?
This is a deep space vessel. It can operate indefinitely. If it wasn't for the psychological effects of deep space travel, she wouldn't even need a new crew.
So nobody's looking for us.
No, and even if they were, there's no way for them to find us. 3 months is a long time adrift.
Let's interact with the pipe grip first and see what happens. Nothing? Maybe we can pry it with the pull cue or something? Not 100% sure what I'm actually looking at. Oh, let's blow it up. Ah! Okay. Maybe I should have stood back. Oh well, it didn't kick me too far back from the looks of it. Yeah, I've still got everything. And now I know where the ladder is. Yeah.
You said it's been 3 months since all of this happened. Shouldn't there be a rescue mission on the way?
This is a deep space vessel. It can operate indefinitely. If it wasn't for the psychological effects of deep space travel, she wouldn't even need a new crew.
So nobody's looking for us.
No, and even if they were, there's no way for them to find us. 3 months is a long time adrift.
Oh, it's not exploding. Okay, I need a way to like set this off remotely, I think. Can't like the pull cue on fire?
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
It seems like the type of destruction we need to do. No, that's not doing anything either. Maybe I am missing an item then. Damn. Time to try and figure out which pixel I need to find. At the very least we can't go back up to the sleeping quarters, so it's not an item hitting up there. As far as I know. Because there was that door that goes back to the central annex, but it's didn't seem to want to open. Which I guess makes sense, it is locked. God, that music's so loud and annoying. Ah. Okay, we've got corpses. Projector, maybe? Okay. You tried something with it. How about you hit it with the pool cue?
That'll just break it.
I think thought that was the point. A drill?
This is a useful drill.
What are you doing to it though? You just undrilling it from the table? Yes, you are. That's all you're doing. Okay.
I don't think that'll work.
Oh, a holographic emitter for the motion detector. Right, I get it. What if we light the tree on fire? No, it won't work? Okay. Television screens, corpses, corpses. Corpses, 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 corpses. I think that's everything in this room, honestly. I can't go out there because it is locked. Hang on. Can we do anything with the neon sign? Neon like burns slowly or something, right? Can I smack it with the pool cube? No. Okay. That's probably it. Maybe it's a case of order of operations with the lighter instead. Now we slowly walk back while I drink the last of my coffee. Honestly, as long as I'm away from that EDM, I'm fine. Ugh. Good. Peace. Quiet to my ears. Alright, there's nothing in here we can interact with. This room is pretty much just for that. Code on the wall. Yeah, we're gonna have the conversation about being away from wherever. So I don't think I can edit anything with this anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything. No, maybe it... Maybe it does do something. Maybe we can stop the gas? This is a pump station, not a methane like valve system, right?
This isn't gonna work.
You don't know that. Could. I'm looking at the direction of these pipes. See if that helps at all, but I really don't think it does. Alright, let's have this conversation about being adrift. Then I can save and then fuck about as much as I need
You said
to.
it's been 3 months since all of this happened. Shouldn't there be a rescue mission on the way?
This is a deep space vessel. It can operate indefinitely. If it wasn't for the psychological effects of deep space travel, she wouldn't even need a new crew.
So nobody's looking for us.
No, and even if they were, there's no way for them to find us. 3 months is a long time adrift.
Alright. Safety save so we don't have to sit through that again.
Maybe. This isn't gonna work. I don't think that'll work. I can't see it working like that.
Can we drill it? Make the...
I think that would break.
Yeah, okay. Fine. Maybe it's on a timer? I'm pretty sure it needed me to like activate it each time. Though I can get above it. Oh! Okay. Not 100% sure what was actually the point of that. Or, I understand the point. We got the elevator, or we got the ladder. We can go up and down now. But what was the
I can get back
actual...
up to the crew quarters.
Like, did he just push the button on the lighter? Oh, I don't know. Who cares? It was obvious we needed to explode it, which is great. This is the lab that we can't go back to. And this is the security office. There we go. Set that up. Atmosphere control access. Here we go. Trick the motion detector. Perfect.
Life support. Atmospherics. I can understand why they had all the extra security.
Cool. What's in here then? Got a slumped over dead body, atmospheric control terminal, life support machinery. Alright, dead body, what do you got for me? Anderson. Is this it? Could this really be my golden opportunity? Been transferred to security with a guy named Paul and some other guy whose name I don't quite remember. It sounded kinda like Sarge, so maybe I'm just gonna call him Sarge. Either way, I'm glad. Maybe I'll be Maybe I'll finally make real friends. Paula's mean, but Sarge is okay. Looks like food supplies aren't coming in anytime soon. People seem upset, but there's a lot of alcohol going around. I don't drink much because my dad used to, and it got scary sometimes. Sarge is still nice when he's drunk, though, even though he said I'd make a pretty girl. We got a mystery package from the cloning vats today. I was even allowed to type the terminal entry. Supposed to go to lab 18. Sarge says we're going to put it in medical storage bay for now, though. Makes really scary noises. Its name's Samantha. I liked a girl named Samantha once, but then this guy, Anthony, was stalking her, and then she moved away. Paul just read that over my shoulder and reminded me that the PDAs are for work-related logs only. I don't like Paul. Sarge said I can type whatever I want. This whole ship just shook a whole lot. Power is out everywhere. Everything is locked down. But we can get through some of it because we're security. I hope nobody got hurt when things were flying around in here. People are trying to get to Tram Station B. People are trying to get Tram Station B to work because A is closed. I think we killed some people today. Sarge is angry. He's beating on the window. I'm so confused. Aw. Ronald.
You're so young.
Focus, John.
Have a heart. Some of them are just fucking kids, Tia.
Don't you think I know that? You've only been awake a few hours now. I've been dealing with this for it seems like a lifetime.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Let's just get on with this.
Alright, everybody is mad. Understandably. Venting procedures. Vent atmosphere in tram corridor
Attention.
B.
Atmosphere vented in tram station B.
Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Let's have one last look at the cameras. Yep. Cool. Everything looks fine. Security panel first. Video game? Where did you go? God, I thought it crashed. Holy shit. No, it just, like, minimized. No idea what the hell was happening. Override. Should be unlocking now. Ah, there we go. We had to confirm. Oh, finally out of here.
I found her. Your daughter is in the medical bay.
All right,
Really?
let's do this.
Oh, that's a shit ton of blood. It's over here, where there's no blood.
Specimen transport.
Ah, right. That's how they were trying to get over there. A faint scratching noise is coming from the plastic box.
Project Kitchen Knife.
Can't do anything with it. Not by the looks of it.
Limb regeneration.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We got a switchboard. No destination set. Ooh. Okay. Cool. So that is some type of code for it then. Alright. See what's up with the blood. We know
What
that.
do you mean? Can you fix it?
No, I don't think so.
There is no other way out of there.
There has to be. Let me look around.
Fuck, this is all falling apart.
It is, Tia. Roger Callan, Quartermaster. He is splattered. An gnarled wreckage of twisted steel sits hazardly in wait. That's for the tram. But we're trying to get to Medical Bay, yeah?
Project Seed.
What?
Oh, nothing, just reading out loud.
This one was for hydroponics. Medical Bay. This is it.
So, let's get this thing written down. Looks like that. Then, like this. Which reminds me of Tunic, with these weird little scribbles I'm having to draw. I remember what that code on the piece of paper left over was. It's from The Space for the Unbound. The Nikan puzzle. Hoping these symbols don't look too similar. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, started off with that one. Then that one. Not that one. That's the bottom. As far down as we can go. Then like that. It seems right. Or is it that one? No, it's that one. Okay, there we are. Destination Medical Bay. They do look similar. Alright, let's hop in.
This is either brilliant or very, very stupid.
I'm sure it's very stupid.
Say both.
Quantum devices are not permitted in specimen storage. Quarantine procedures initiated. Quantum storage device reset.
Okay, let's see what we can see.
It definitely looks like the medical facilities. I think I'm on the right track.
They took my drill.
Yeah, you're on the medical bay level 1. Your daughter is 4 decks below you. She is so close, John.
So close.
So close. These terminals control various elements of this apparatus, but every one of them is dead. Same with that one. This machine may run diagnostics on the specimens that arrive via the tube. Stenciled on one side of this tube are the words specimen receiving. Due to non-public access, not much care was taken to secure these exposed wires.
This is strange. I'm not reading any PDTs in your area. They should remain active. Even on the
Tell me, John, why are you working with this jackal?
Dr. Milan.
Ah, she's been talking about me.
She has.
just want to find my family.
Without a family, man alone in the world, the impulse with the cold. Are you trembling, John? Because make no mistake, you are alone.
John, are you there? I've joined him from the comm system. What did he say?
He knew me. He knew my name. Could he help us?
John, this is happening because of him. He did all of this.
Did he now?
This is all too much for me, dear. I'm just a school teacher.
Really?
I can promise you that I want to find your family as much as you do. We're in this together.
Indentation in the floor. The section of the floor features a rectangular indentation. It's strangely clean in comparison to the other blood-splattered sections of the floor. Not one body can be seen amid the debris. Jukajola. This vending machine has been knocked over, but probably not by an employee. The Kane Corporation certainly didn't subsidize the price of these sodas. Good old Jukajola, banned in several colonies. Jukajola is highly addictive, absurdly potent blast of sugar and stimulants. Don't mind if I do.
Never liked Coca-Cola.
Just push. Okay. The view through the sliding glass door is obscured by dried red jets of liquid. Blood but no bodies. I don't know what the point of that was. We knocked this turret off. Ah, exposed duct. Not duck. Not like a quack quack duck. It's locked. Cool. Now we have a can of Jukajola. There was no safe haven for this poor soul.
Found the body too. He's pretty bloodied up.
Stephen Dryson. More power outages today. Damn it. I thought they had a lid on that. People have been way crankier than usual. One of my boys just broke down today, shaking and scratching like he was suffering from withdrawal or something. I checked with the nurses who examined him, and it seems like there was some sort of drug in his system. He swore blind he wasn't dirty and hadn't been taking anything, but they're already preparing a tribunal for the poor guy. Thing is, I believe him. Everybody's been acting a bit peculiar lately. What's happening to my beautiful ship? The crap is growing up the spine of this baby like cancer. I keep mailing Dr. Milan about this, but he hasn't responded to any of my messages. I know he's reading them, because I get more of those stooges from hydroponics down to collect samples whenever I send more than a few words his way. I managed to corner his assistant the other day, and demanded to know when we'd be getting our share of the rations. She looked at me like she hadn't slept in a week, and said, soon. None of us are sleeping properly. I try to greet each day with a smile, but the wrenches are getting panicky, if not mutinous. I spend my time breaking up fights instead of maintaining the engines, and I was thinking of taking a group down to the engine ports and torching that shit off the hull. But I'm worried it's too late for that now. No more engineers, no more hope. When you take those things away, you got nothing left. I'm dictating this wedged under the main security terminal. I don't think any of those things will hear me. The rest of the survivors are holed up in the bulkheads, but nobody was willing to risk leaving until we had some sort of protection. I pointed out that we'd either starve or die anyway, so they voted overwhelmingly for me to try and get help. So I came down here through one of the maintenance access tunnels and programmed the security terminal to mark any individuals with their PDTs still implanted as hostiles. They should at least get the turrets on our side. Not sure it'll work, but it's all I could do. I'm alone now. Hell, I'm used to it. I never met the right girl and all that. I'm pretty sure I heard Lotus screaming, you know? They're probably all dead now, but I can't know for sure. I could hear those things peeling panels off the floor and walls like they were paper, and I'll be damned if they'll find me carrying under the floor like that. Guy Fawkes jumped with the noose around his neck when he was about to be executed. Did you know that? They were going to half strangle him and then rip him to pieces, but he cheated the executioners, breaking his own neck before they could carry on torturing him. I'm going to do likewise. I got a gun for my protection, see? Only one bullet left, but no matter, I'll only need one. Notices and reports. From Dr. A. L. Rajkumar to all staff, personal data tags. Dear all, for those of you who are still able to receive these messages on the intranet, you'll know by now that the creatures are using our PDTs to proceed past security checkpoints. To prevent this, I have decided that each in turn you'll proceed under armed guard to the primary surgery pod, where your PDTs will be removed. Once this is done, we will reprogram the security protocols so that they will target all creatures that still possess these tags. Do not answer the doors to your quarters unless confirmed by the designated password. Today that word is Aegis. Emails. From S. Dryson to all engineers regarding the situation. This is how it is. The unidentified substance is still spreading. It's fouled up engine ports D through G, and after a brief confab with the drive engineers, I can tell you it's having a detrimental effect on the efficiency and speed of our engines. The long and short of it is that the ship is seriously slowing down. The only thing accelerating is the speed of fungal growth. Its origin is unknown, although we're narrowing it down. In a crisis situation, use the harder stuff you can find to remove it from the fixtures and drive plates without actually endangering the protective casing of the drive cores. Good luck, guys. Steve Dryson, Chief Systems Engineer. Alright, slow spinning fan. Air in this tunnel alternates between stale and putrid with decay. The fan's shadow is unnerving, having you nervously checking the periphery of your vision for the moment you swear you saw. I actually did that. I stopped reading just briefly because I saw this going around out of the corner of my eye. A sickening odour of death and rot wafts into the room, making you gag from its nauseating scent. It doesn't look like we can go down there, so sentry gun computer. A has no ammunition? Maintenance overdue by however many days. Cable sleeve. Replace cable sleeving 18A. I don't think I can do anything with it. Oh, a pistol. Faint smell of gunpowder lingers around the emptied weapon. Alright, we've got a gun. I don't think there's anything down here. Alright, back we go. Slow and steady, he goes. This sounds like we need to remove our PDT. Because we got implanted with one when we took the medical scan, right? Oh, let's hope we don't have to go back down there. Taking its time. Oh, okay. As you approach, it will shoot you. Good to know. So that thing is still operational. Okay, I need to get the gun again. I need to figure out how to disable this. Well, I get it's very cinematic. This is actually really annoying that he moves so slow. Right, check this computer control and see if I can actually click on anything without it just kicking me out. Oh, what if I just put the can all over it? No control. Nice. And that's all I had to do. Cool. So I can get over here.
I hate doors.
One override. Coming up.
Oh, thanks, Tia.
Shit, John. The security systems in medical are inaccessible.
Oh.
It's like they've been locally reset. I can't access anything.
I'll think of something.
Indentation in the floor. Oh, we've got a gun. Yeah. We can't go back out that way. Okay, we're pretty limited on where we can go. Ooh, a hanging wire. That's a bit different. What if I touch it? Okay, we've got something rope-like. Disconnected sentry gun that we can now interact with. Doesn't feel very puzzly at all. But okay.
Wow.
Hey, we're through, I guess.
Warning. This area is off limits to all active PDT users. Please see your supervisor for further instructions.
That makes no sense. All PDTs. That's everyone. They must have changed security settings. stop anyone from heading down below.
Or coming up.
Yep. There's a PDA over there. Erica Boxer. That utter jerk. I cannot believe that arsehole. What kind of man dumps a girl on their anniversary? Poor Danica's in hysterics. I had to swap my shifts around on account of that prick. Sadie made that easy enough. She's such a good friend to me. We were inseparable at nursing school until she decided to branch out into botany. Seems she's suited more to general medical research than patient care. That's fine, I don't mind. I prefer working with people to plants anyway. The new walkway and hydroponics is a bonus too. Some of our boys like to stretch their new limbs among the greenery. Who said that the new departments were of no use? This is selfish, I know, but damn it, I've had so much on my plate. I'm having to do serious overtime, and then ungrateful turds like Eric mean I've got even more to deal with. My poor baby sister. Body of a 30-year-old woman, mind of a 16-year-old girl. Apparently, he says being the pilot of the Ozymandias is just too much pressure on a relationship. As is that sweet little co-pilot he recently acquired. I've had it up to here with pilots. Are they ever not chasing tail? Well, tonight should be okay, as I've got Danica coming around with some of the girls, and a shipment of Martian champagne. The budget increase is proving to be a blessing and a curse. We've got more equipment, for sure, but nowhere near enough space for it. If only the Groom Lake was one of those modular types, we might be able to get some extra room. Sadie and I are working our butts off around here. God bless Sadie. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be an alcoholic by now. Danica's is still not over her douchebag ex and calls me out crying most nights just to talk about how much she misses him. Next time I see him, I'm going to punch his lights out. I worry about Danica. She's depressed, not eating, not sleeping. Might ask Ingratia to book her for an appointment. She needs a shrink. Work-wise, the regeneration tanks are working beautifully, but the increased demand for them means we're running short of chemical dissociation reagents, and the cell growth regeneration fluid is pretty much spent. Speaking of the fluid, it's this new stuff Dr. Mellon's unit has us using. It's technically the same as the last stuff, but I'm sure the molecular composition is different. Currently it's 4 times as effective. Seems kind of unpredictable, actually. We've already asked Dr. Harvey to request that we switch back to the old one, which he has done twice. Why are they ignoring us? Crazy huge brawl in the mess hall today. All of the guys sweating, and looking like they OD'd or something. There'd been a spike in violent assaults, so I'd swear it has something to do with that new supplies that came in. Ever since that new regen fluid, it seems like everything else is slightly off too. I'm sure of it. Diet, medicines, genetic samples, you name it. I spoke to Sadie and she also swears there's been tampering. The idea that we've been ingesting bad food for months scares the shit out of me. I'm going to get a friend of mine to analyze some samples. Until then, I'm locking my door at night. Not sure who I can trust. Sadie's been giving me strange looks too. I might actually change the lock. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I have to see Danica. I have to. She's with 2 others near the hangars and I'm stuck here in medical. 2 rifles taken from Malone and Bird and a laser scalpel. That's all we have to get there. Sadie keeps fighting me on this and making excuses. She's starting to piss me off. Has that idiot forgotten where we are? That the Groom Lake is now a freaking hunting ground, and that my sister is in the middle of it. I don't fucking care if they come with me. I have to see my sister. I have to know about Danica. I heard her on the radio a day or so ago. So I know she's alive. She has to be hiding. Danica was always better than me at hide and seek back home. Took hours to find her. Once, Mum sent a search party for her, and she'd been hiding at the bottom of the garden, tucked inside a dirt hole where Dad was planting beets. She's hiding. She has to be. Sadie is causing me problems. If she won't come along with me, I guess I'll have to make her come along, whether she wants to or not. Oh, wait, there's more there. PDA? Emails. From L. Musgrave to E. Boxer. Reply, Food Enhancement Report. Dear Erica, I was under the misapprehension that your request was perhaps just paranoia, but given the tests I've performed on the provided samples, well, I have to be honest, its implications are frightening. It will generally occur with your initial theory that some batches just went bad, but there is clearly much more than spoilage at work. You have to understand that when batches like this are spoiled, they are all spoiled, not just a few. A fungus, for instance, will spread through samples, but there is an astonishing difference between the samples you've sent me. Some seem to have been cultivated quite for the qualities they demonstrate. Did you know that the brassica sample is enhanced with genetically enhanced form of PCP? I know this because I tested the sample on one of my rats. The poor little thing lashed out violently, suffered a seizure, and then died. The precise name is DV85, a drug that was popular for enhancing the abilities of the so-called remote viewers during the eugenics war. Yeah, that's a law drop, alright. Laboratory created stuff, or designer, or professional. The most alarming part is that, owing to the different genetic strains seen in the 5 samples you sent for analysis, you get the impression that these contaminants were deliberately distributed to both staff and patients. I'm not sure what lunatic would do such a thing, least of all on a long-haul lab ship, but I've already sent a request to my superiors at the Ministry to examine the matter further. On an informal note, please look after yourself, Erica. You're always my best pupil, and I'm pleased you chose to confide in me. I do apologize it has taken this long to get back to you. Be careful. With fondness affection, Luke, Professor L. H. Musgrave, University of Tampa, Florida. Rows of seats, unoccupied. A portal. The atmosphere of Neptune is consuming this vessel as lightning shows the way.
I think I found the crew.
Are they also bloodied up, like the guy under the floor?
You could say that. I'm not sure how many people I'm looking at. But it's like something from a eugenics war painting.
Try to push through, John.
Tell me more about this eugenics war.
One step at a time.
Right, yeah, that's what we're here for. The daughter. Oh, there's another PDA. Sadie. I thought that becoming the new head of medical tech on this deck would actually improve things, but it's like being thrown into the lion's den. The lockdown a few months back was a pain, but these inventory discrepancies are the real problem. And then yesterday the systems went haywire. The first thing Erica does is, of course, call up her little sister to make sure she's okay. I suppose I can understand that. I just wish that, well, I wish she would ask me sometimes too. Yesterday during the power outage, I was locked inside a storage room for 2 hours. But Danica's fine, of course, so who cares about me? I was only trapped in product storage with only plant cultures and human limbs for company. I took a look at them, actually. It's part of my job, with the plants anyway. I had to do something to keep my mind off things. Good specimens, all of them, except samples 99D, E, and F. I couldn't for the life of me work out why samples this badly mutated would be permitted anywhere near the greenhouses. These are recent too, dear God. What imbecile in shipping sent these to storage? Cage hydroponics have the strictest quarantine regulations in the galaxy, punishable by losing your damn job. Must be that new section a few floors down. They've got all kind of fools on the payroll. You know, I usually like to spend time in the greenhouses, but I swear something's gone funny with some of the new crops. Erica said I'm probably just imagining it, but I had a whole batch of brassica growth cultures thrown out the other day showing signs of what looked like Dutch elm disease. How is that possible? I'm going to submit a report. How I'm supposed to explain to Dr. Milan and the board that we have mutant cultures in storage and perfectly good crops with extinct diseases is another matter. Erica's lost her damn mind. I'm scared out of my mind right now. She's dragged us on a fool's errand across the ship to look for Danica. I tried to tell her how I saw one of those things wearing Danica's face the other morning. Oh god, it makes me want to puke just thinking about it. It looked like a deflated balloon as it scuttled up the walls. I hear Ingracia fried it with a bolt, but we can't be sure. He's a psychiatrist, not a soldier. Then again, are any of us soldiers? Erica seems to think we're in the Marine Corps, waving around that rifle with a crazy look on her eye, threatening to kill anyone who disagrees with her. Erica, I told you, you're a nurse. God, I barely recognize her anymore. What happened to my best friend? What happened to that girl from Stokely, Mississippi? I don't know who Erica Boxer is anymore. Erica died this morning. My friend is gone. One of those horrific things tore her spine out of her body right in front of my eyes. I must be one of the last ones left alive. Not that I've got long. I'm infected with something. I can feel it. I checked out the hydroponics lab this morning. It's a wreck. I could have told them. Anyone could have told them that trying to breed a new fungus to kill the old one would be disastrous. The rest of it won't budge. I've tried tearing it away with the laser scalpel Erica gave me, but it did nothing. Zip, zilch, nada. What doesn't kill it really does make it stronger. I'm going back to retrieve Erica's remains later. I know she died a crazy woman, but she was my friend. I still love her. For all of those who are still able to receive these messages, get your PDTs removed. Code word is Aegis. Yep. Yep, we know about that one. And the emails. From S.A. Callister to Dr. G. Milan. Dr. Milan, allow me to apologize for mailing you directly, but this is a classified red emergency. I've undertaken further inspections beyond samples 99D, E, and F, and found that the majority of our inventory has been compromised by tampering. There are signs that the tampering began some time ago. Some of the materials are merely spoiled, but a large quantity appears to have been illegally modified. I'm not sure who the new suppliers are, but the inventory they have provided does not match the chemical manifest included. I'm aware this is a shipping concern rather than a hydroponics one. The Project Seed is based around our successful cultivation of hyper-nutritious plants in unusual conditions. With the current stock we possess, there is no limit to the number of illegal or mutated nutrients going into our plant growth. I'd advise that shipping and medical begin more thorough inspections of the received cargo. I suspect the problems could go back for months, although I have no evidence to prove this. Please recommend immediate termination of supply runs and decontamination of irrigation pipes until this is resolved. Best regards, Sadie Callister, Hydroponics Technician Level 1. From E-Boxer to S.A. Callister, encrypted. Sadie, I love you very much, sweetie, but have you lost your damn mind? Those samples are restricted. What if Dr. Milan finds out you've brought samples from out of the storage bays? It's not only your job you'll be losing. I'll never do what you ask, but I'll do what you ask, but only because you've never been wrong before. Though I pray to God you are this time. Love, Erica. Those must have been the samples she sent off down to wherever. Oh cool, we just got a bunch of guts and stuff now. Body part, nice. Right, what else do we have around here? That's not anything More disturbing evidence of slaughter. You'd be happy to never see another tubular conveyance in your life. Destroyed sentry gun. Okay. The stenciling on this door indicates that it leads to reception. Oh, let's head through here then. Jeez. Alright. You can't begin to estimate how many lives were ended here.
Serotonergic receptors are present in your principal vascular system.
Yes. These suits look relatively intact despite the new decoration splattering their surface. Charged plasma molecules dart across the surface of an invisible electrical field. It looks like we can take one of these suits. Oh, what did we grab? Oxygen cylinder.
Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at Kane security employees will not be tolerated.
Okay, thank you. Please do not bully the guards. Thank you, I understand. Alright, medical machinery. Unlike much of the other machinery, this terminal was designed to assist in healing. With a beneficiary... Oh, it's gone to a cutscene.
I'm back. It's been cut open.
Of course! They must have manually removed the PDTs. That's why the security systems were reset in medical.
Oh, bodies. The bodies in the crew quarters. They were skinned. The creatures were using the PDTs to move through secure areas.
Must have realised what was going on.
Yes, we've been over this.
You have to remove your tag.
Remove?
Perhaps electric shock. No, that wouldn't work. John? This is the only surefire way.
What are you saying?
The surgery pod should already be programmed to remove it.
It didn't work out so well for this poor woman.
It's the only way, unless you space jump between deaths.
See, this is surgery.
John, prep the pod.
Kind of want to take my chance with space jumping instead. Okay, extracted PDT. Okay, with a beneficiary or victim, this is where the surgery patients lie. Discarded hospital bed. Thing over there. High-end surgery pod sophisticated enough to perform nearly any operation with a tiny margin for error. Cryopreservation tank. This thick viscous syrup is a cocktail of cryoprotectant and synthetic amniotic fluids. Oxygen storage. The steel tank stores oxygen-rich compounds under high pressure. Protein and fat storage container in the organic receptacle. That's about it. Alright, let's read the PDA. Isayal L. Rajkupa. A new year for the chief surgeon and a new year for the staff of the medical deck. I have to think of it that way or it gets rather confusing. The staff of the medical deck now consists of 3 extra sections: cybernetics, tissue regeneration, and for some reason, medical hydroponics. Yes, it may be medicinal, but as I told Dr. Milan, these are still plants. I don't wish to seem ungrateful. It is Kane Corporation who opened so many new doorways for me, and who redefined the frontiers of medicine for us all. As a man who served his apprenticeship on the battlefields, elbow deep in the blood of innocents, to see those deserts and war-torn villages reborn as images of Nirvana is a privilege, and all thanks to the sciences of Kane. And yet it's hard to understand why, on the Grim Lake, So many departments are being forced to share resources like this. I hear our budget will be up for review soon, and the chances of us getting an increase are slim. I shall try to remain positive. My goodness, a 300% budget increase. I had not yet been able to even imagine how helpful this financial windfall will be. Dr. Milan assured me that a sizable portion of this budget will be applied to Project Seed. It makes our work that much more essential. We'll order new equipment and new samples, although I don't totally agree with the ethics of Dr. Milan's acquisition of volunteers for surgery and testing. The leaps and bounds we've made in our research more than make up for the rest of it. Is it wrong that we must test the limits of morality for the greater good? I'm a surgeon who has seen many awful things in the blood-soaked avatars of the Pangea Wars, so perhaps this should be second nature to me. But I don't recall agreeing to the use of children for testing. I went to inspect the stasis tubes at the request of my chief nurse and found there were several children, some as young as 9 years old, awaiting processing. Children! I was shocked and appalled and demanded an explanation from Dr. Milan. Edward Jenner had to test vaccines on children to see if they would work, he said. I knew the story. What medical does not? Jenner injected infected purulent exudates into the child's arms, which must have seen callous disregard for the child's life, and yet it saved the boy. That is how he convinced me. We are at the frontier of science. Chances must be taken. I do not always feel comfortable with this ethical choices, but his logic is sound. The research is too valuable for us to let a few moral qualms get in our way. I fear my decision to become a surgeon with Kane Corporation is not quite as simple as I thought. The first casualties of the infection spreading across the ship came to my lab, where we had to set up a quarantined operating room. I had to get hands-on with a patient for the first time in years. The flow of blood, the cutting of infected tissue using my specialized tools. God forgive me, but I enjoyed it. It's impossible to explain the adrenaline rush from playing God in such a way, of having the lives of so many on the verge of death in your hands. I felt it on the battlefields, and I feel it now. It is not the beauty of birth that moves me, it seems, but the pungent stench of death. I thought I had joined Kane Corporation to save my soul. Instead, it's to slake the thirst of the beast in me, whose jaws slaver at the scent of blood. I am ashamed. Eloquently put, it is really cool. How could I have not seen it? Those awful life forms are disguising themselves as us, inside us. They wear our skins and our PDTs, which explains how the security system cannot detect them. If I didn't already know where those creatures came from, this would perhaps be less frightening. But they've learned, the vile abomination, what a word is that? It appears to summarize what we have created our hubris. We have created evil. God help us all. Hey, we're going to shoot you if you have a tag. Cool. Nice. Emails. From C. Backman to Dr. I.L. Roche Cooper. Dr. Milan has recalibrated his guidelines for the subjects in Project Seed, and specifically the requirements for any female subjects who have previously been pregnant. The female subjects should ideally have been screened, but their precise source is not important, since the project has a 99.89% chance of a non-fatal reaction in subjects. Members of staff will be eligible for this test. The ideal subject is as follows: O negative, height between 5'5" and 6, free of any genetic defects, between 18 and 40. Subjects must have been recently pregnant, ideally within the past year. From G. Milan, or to G. Milan, from Dr. I.L. Raj Cooper, the nurse. We've disagreed often, but never so more than now. I'm aware that Miss Callister doesn't work in surgery, and that Chief Nurse Boxer has seniority in terms of rank. However, Callister is one of the most extraordinary organizational minds I have ever worked with. The product storage areas are so clean and well indexed. Therefore, I have challenged your demand that I remove her from her position because of these false reports she has been sending you about anomalies in the supplies. I have no doubt that your claims of her illicitly taking samples is also only an accusation. She is a fine worker and reports only what she feels is right. I'll be taking no action against her. You're in charge of the project, but you must allow me to choose my staff at my own discretion. Regards, Isaiah. Oh, okay.
What is not properly prepared for the selective program.
This is a friendly reminder that
Okay,
the
can we
source
put the
funds
oxygen tank on this?
This is a final request.
I don't think this will fit.
You don't? Did we have, what is this? Loose cable.
This should be useful.
Wait, what is that? Ah, yeah, there we go. Oxygen cylinder wrapped with cables. And a personal data tech. Can we put that in the meat?
It doesn't work like that.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. Now tie it together.
Surgical what is not properly prepared for the selective program.
Okay, so anesthetics is done. Cryopreservation. Start that up for me. Empty stasis fluid container. Stasis fluid. That's different. What does stasis fluid even look like? Well, yes, we can try reception.
Formed the womb. Oh, never again. It crawled through the night, and then they grafted their eyes and tore through my skin. Oh, never ever, never again. They came for our mothers and then for our kin, scratching the girls and eating their seed, changing cold smoke, a seed to begin. We burned them with fire and killed them with men. Let us remember, never again.
I know it's the radio, but yeah, spooky. Medical Bay Terminal. Medical Bay. Personal tag detected. John Marachik. No security clearance. Hey, how about this one? Elizabeth Swanson, force field off. Nice.
To thank all employees for their dedicated service. This year's profits are up 20% across all sectors. Life expectancy is up 5 years. We are at the
Can we use the terminal for anything else? Yeah, force field's off. Okay, we need to figure out how to do the
tomorrow's technology. Today.
stasis stuff. Can't get through here yet.
We asked customers what they thought about Kane Corporation's.
I guess it's because I still got the PDT in me. Okay, let's head back to medical. Oh hey, that's open. Oh right, that's the force field. Took off. Discarded stasis pod, empty stasis pod. Torn apart door, that's good. Alright.
Tia, a survivor.
Is someone alive?
Not exactly. He's in stasis.
It can be dangerous to wake someone from stasis without the proper procedures being followed.
So who the hell woke me?
Forget him, John. You need to think about the mission.
Are we really gonna leave someone here? That looks like something I should write down, because it's like displayed so prominently. Pen, please. Why are you not working now? Come on, stupid pen. Stupid bloody ballpoint. Put ink on the paper. What do I have? I have another pen. Okay, H, 3C, to N, to O, to N. I know this is organic chemistry, but I don't know anything about organic chemistry. I dropped out of that class at school. H, N, N. Two lines connecting the ends, and one down connecting C, H, and 3. What does it mean? I don't know, but it looks important. We can't pull these wires out or anything. Alright, empty stasis pod. Yeah, there's another one. Another chemical compound there. More chemical compounds. And possibly, in the middle of all the slaughter, there is another survivor, clearly alive. His life signs seem normal. How aware is he of what has happened aboard the Gloom Lake? Nothing at all. Broken stasis control terminal. Yep, nothing there. Alright. Torn apart door. Jeez, this room's weird. Human torso, human legs. Judging from their sturdy construction and warning labels, these tanks must contain hazardous materials. Femurs have buckled in opposite directions and have been ripped from their sockets. The red light casts long wicked shadows across the victim's face. Oh, a stasis pod chip. And something on the legs. I think it's a PDT.
Another body. 2.
Burke Carter. Be still, my beating heart. I saw the most divine creature in hydroponics. She's friends with that nurse, Erica. Erica gives me the evil eye, but Sadie is just a divine thing. Hers in all the right places and with the face of an angel. I keep trying to come up with reasons to visit medicinal hydroponics section, but she never sees me though. Not trained medical staff. Those soldiers in the recovery rooms give me funny looks if I'm at the window trying to get her attention. I have to find a way to speak to Sadie directly. I've seen her head to the decontamination room, and she seems to go up there after every shift. I might try and strike up a conversation by one of the machines, maybe offer to buy her a drink. I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow I've got a double shift. Still, it takes a brave man to work on unknown sciences in the bosom of the cosmos, doesn't it? Like the jocks back at school would ever be able to do what I frickin' do. I risk my life and limb to repair essential electronics, and that takes courage. I may not be a soldier, but I think I have the right to call myself a man of courage. What's with the shutdown? Jesus, 9 days now. I've been trying to get through to surgical pods for a week. I gave up going to hydroponics to see Sadie after they started restricting access to unnecessary personnel, so now I just hang around product storage by the vending machines, hoping to see her, but when I do, I just choke up. Damn, I'm so pathetic. I'm reading this book by Arian Sanchez. It's about the eugenics war. It's friggin' amazing that we're even allowed to do what we do on the Grimms Lake. What with all what happened all those years ago. I have to hide the book though. Dr. Milan saw me reading it in the rec room and he went totally apeshit, threatened to burn the book out and fire my ass. So now it stays under my pillow, and I sure as hell don't take it on any of my rounds. Instead, I bring one of the Pangean series by W.C. Dark with me. Is that his real name? Doubt it. I love Major Plot Hole. He's incredible. Sometimes I wish I'd had the balls to be in the Marines rather than engineering. I'd love to be like him. Rations arrived today. Nobody is impressed. It's all emergency shit, so hardly gourmet. But man, I wasn't expecting much, but this is seriously bad. Because food's short, people are going bugfuck. Lotus punched Malone, broke the poor bastard's nose. Thieves having trouble keeping everyone's fists off each other. They keep asking why we can't just raid hydroponics, but they keep shouting me down, especially Sadie. She looks so pissed when she sees me, but nowhere near as pissed as when she looks at Dr. Milan and Dr. L. Rajkupa. She must despise me. Why didn't I just ask her out before? Because you're a coward, Burke. A dirty, stinking coward. The power went out again. I'm so freaking scared I can barely breathe. Those rumours of animals prowling around medical? Not rumours. I saw one guy ripped apart by one of those things. Couldn't make it out too well. Pale skin, tails, I think. They move around like a pack of dogs, and they're strong. People are scared and hungry. I kept a small stash of food in my quarters. I didn't even tell Steve about it. I feel ashamed for keeping it to myself, but people are getting crazy. Man, I think it might actually be against regulations to hoard food. Vigiletta would kill me if he knew I had rations hidden. Come on, the guy's nuts, he practically strangled me the other day. Carswell had to restrain him. Body still friggin' kills from the operation earlier. Steve was nominated to reprogram the security turrets, and the guy just went and did it. He's a hero, not like me. Now, I'm not just a coward, I'm a friggin' murderer. I used those poor bastards in Stasis to keep those goddamn things from getting to me. I just unlocked the Stasis units and began the recovery process, so that when they staggered out of the deep freeze, those things were waiting for them. I found a product storage room that nobody was using and locked myself in. When the breach was reported, I heard screams. I pissed myself. I fucking pissed myself. Is there any way for a real man to behave? As I ran, I saw Sadie cradling her best friend's bloody body in the corridor. The worst friggin' part isn't that it never occurred to me to stop. I just hoped they would buy me the time I needed to find a hiding place. That's who Burke Carter was, whoever finds this, and I know somebody will. He was a coward, and I just hope that the computer parts in this PDA come in handy to whoever finds them. If my hide was this useless in life, at least I can be... The least I can hope is that something I left behind will be useful. Yeah, personal tags will blow you up. So, let's see, what is this? Stasis pod chip. Can we use that on the control terminal? Oh, we can. Oh man, there's a bunch of stuff here, isn't there? Oh, jeez. Okay, there's a bunch of pods here. Let's try and figure it out. Okay, so these little squares here, I think, indicate what I need. So head equals 2. Something equals 3. No, we just can't see that. But we do know it matches what I wrote before. This, I think, is the torso. Torso equals 3. That's all I can look at it for it. I'm guessing the other one would have been legs, maybe. The head is 2, like that. And the torso, maybe if it was 3, then maybe they have to add up, like that. Oh, right. The check button at the bottom. Nope, it doesn't do it. Okay. What else do these things have on them? So that H3CSO3H is 3 squares. That was like a really big, complex compound. That one. Ah, okay, this is what I gotta do. I gotta apply the correct dosage as well. Okay. That was that one, so what's over here? This is the head. This is 4 doses. And these notes make no sense. And this one is where whoever comes up with that chemical compound, and it's 1 dose. One dose. And hopefully everything else we can just leave as is. So we came up with, did we find that compound? The H3C. This one. Which is the heart. Like that. Huh? Hmm. From what I understand, these three are right. Are the leaves right, actually? H3CS03H. Yeah, that was right. And there's no like double ups of these compounds either. They'll look very different.
I think that would break.
Yeah, would it?
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Is it? Okay.
Maybe. No, that won't work.
Oh, functional. What if we put that over there?
Crazy.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. There's no other information on these things. So I'm actually walking around behind here as I click around. You have to like move your mouse away. Look, there's an eyeball. Cool. Let's see, this is the one for the head. Which is CH2 N and then like a pentagon. Make sure that's actually right. Yeah, that is right. Okay. And the torso is... This was the torso, yeah? Yeah, because it was the only one with... That's compound, right? Yeah. Let's see. There was a chemical compound on one of the notes in here. I think it was on the PDA. Yeah, that thing down there. Okay, trying to get rid of this piece of paper. I've run out of room. What's that? So H0 dash 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 N CH3 CH3 CH3. It says times 1. Okay, so let's try and find that one then. In fact, if it's a times 1, it might already be... Here? No. Is it that one? So these first 4 should be correct, it's just these last 2. Okay, let's see if we can't find any more notes around the place.
No. No, it's one.
Ah, there it is. See, there's notes all over the place. Cool. Let's see, H, N, C, something like that, and it's times 4. And it's 4 dots as well. Okay, we can keep checking these PDAs for clues. So it's not... It's that one there. That's times 4. In fact, we can probably brute force this, right? No? Yeah, no. That times 4. This one times 1. Oh god, the notes on the other side of this paper. What a mess. 4 in the head of number 2. The torso. Yeah, so that's 1 dose. Number 3 for that. That was 1 dose of that. The H3SO3H. Is that 3 doses? Let me check that. Where was it? Might have been this one? Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Yeah, okay, it was number 3 and it's 3 doses. Three doses. We're puzzling it out here. Yeah, okay, so it is 3 doses. Yeah, let's see if we can't find another note hidden around then. Don't know who else would have one. Nothing on that. Maybe the guy under the floor? They mentioned he was running out here to do stuff.
Found the body too. He's pretty bloodied up.
Alright, nothing on that one either. I feel like I've solved it, but something's not right.
Maybe. No. I think that'll just break it. Nah, that's ridiculous.
Minimize the game. Trying to click the thing in the corner. Can't. Oh, okay, I can't use items here. Okay, I can interact with these ones and interact with that.
Maybe. No. I don't think that'll work.
Not quite sure what this stuff is. Just stasis fluid. Which I guess I just need out of there. Alright, is there anything else in this medical room or not? Here's the PDA that had this clue on it. Okay, the oxygen tank is attached. The bed is occupied. Bunch of blood and bloodstained stuff. I'm gonna have to look it up. I can feel it. Storage crate, storage tanks. I feel like if I have 5 of the 6 answers, I should be able to brute force the last one. Alright, time to look it up. I hate it. I'm bothered. What have I missed about this whole thing? That's the tram station. Okay. Get the broken stasis control terminal and the pod chip. Computer will come to life and you can operate it. Each of these has a button left on the right side. Left side it changes dosage. Buttons on the right choose the chemical formula. You have clues for 5 segments, 3 from the stasis pods and 2 from the PDAs. But there are 6. You need to guess the last one. In theory you could guess them all, but that would be extremely difficult considering how many different combinations there are. Okay, well, there's the solution. So what did I do wrong? 4, 2, 1, 3, 1, 5? this is 2-2. Okay. I think I got 2 of those compounds mixed up.
Steady yourself. You'll be okay.
Oh, look at that. Cardiac arrest.
I heard screaming.
Woke him up. The survivor. He didn't make it. I think I killed him. I think I did something.
Told you to leave him. He was dead the minute they froze him. You just made his death easier, simpler.
I just killed a man, Tia.
You need to move before you become another dead body.
Have some mercy.
Mercy. You have no idea how much mercy I have. I've been in hell. Made choices that got people killed. This isn't just about you anymore. I'm sorry. I need you, John.
Ah, okay. Well, there's the fluid we need. Just scoop that up off the floor. Jam that in there.
Surgical plot is not properly prepared for the selected program.
What do I need to do now? I need to dump the person off the bed.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, okay, sure. Organic receptacle. Oh.
The organic matter receptacle requires refined biological tissue.
Refined biological tissue. Do I have to, like, put it in a blender? Got meat to blend and
No, that won't work.
no, I didn't think so. Okay. Storage. Need to refine this meat I found on the ground. Destroyed sentry gun, elevator. Let's just rub the meat on everything. No?
Maybe if it... No, that won't work.
And the portal?
I don't think this will fit.
Okay. I think there's anything in here. Can't just like mush it against a force field or something, can I? No, not from the looks of it.
I think that would break.
The organic matter receptacle requires refined biological tissue.
Okay, I'm not understanding where to get this either. Put it on the surgical tray. On there. Really just put it down and then hammer it with the gun. I tried doing that in my inventory, to be fair. I just needed to put it in the right place. Look at that, it's refined now. It's just mushed. Refined my ass. Alright, let's throw this corpse off.
I'm going to have to be awake for this.
You're not helping.
Sorry. Okay. Just shit. Even be careful doesn't cover it.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's not like the power's gonna cut out in the middle of surgery.
Oh,
Shit, John.
think. Why would you even say that?
I'm about to cut into my spinal cord. I'm allowed one joke.
It is true.
Monitoring.
Deep breath, oh man. You can do this.
If we just stay on the screen while we hear screams, that'd be keener. But instead it just looks like it's a loading screen.
Greetings, John and our chat. I am Robin, the automated surgical med pod.
Oh no, we get to see it nice and close.
To you and offer you an opportunity to ask any questions. You may feel some discomfort after the procedure, such as a headache or nausea. Let your nurse know if you are uncomfortable so that you may be given medication and or other treatment. Head-free replacement begins. Warning, subject is not correctly prepared.
Oh, cool. You get to actually watch it. Why do we have to actually control it?
Session program 0415 initiated. Magnetic resonance imaging.
Da 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 da. Somebody had fun doing this.
Hazard in core system. Power in core system. Warning, subject is not correctly prepared.
5. Bloody unlocking my chakras right here.
Blood vessel lesions apparent. Surgery complete. Subject is deceased. Alive. Deceased. Alive. Contaminated. Have a nice day.
Oh. Damn, that thing really was just like wrapped around the spine. And that thing's just eating the body you threw off. Nice. While we fade in and out of consciousness from performing spine surgery on our own back. Nice, cool. Wonder what else these guys have made. I know they made a sequel to Stasis, which also looks pretty cool.
Rebecca, no. Rebecca, run. No. Rebecca, run. No. Rebecca, run.
John?
I'm here.
I've been trying to contact you. I couldn't hear anything. I thought the worst.
How long was I out?
2 hours.
Okay. Alive. Mostly. But fuck, my back is sore.
3 decks and you'll see your daughter. Focus on that. You should have enough drugs running through you to keep going for a few more hours.
Drugs. I've never been a fan. But these are definitely the good ones.
Alright. Where are the good drugs? Oh, there's the personal data tag. Cool. Oh, I hope I get some really, really good drugs. Because he walks very, very slow.
The last truly great company, wants to thank all employees for their dedicated service. This year's profits are up 20% across all sectors. Life expectancy is up 5 years. We are at the cusp of greatness. In the words of Henry Kane himself, humanity has chosen us to do its good work, and together we will not let them down.
Can't get through like this.
Tomorrow's technology. Today.
I'm missing something else again. Cool. Am I space jumping or something instead? I can feel the exhaustion hitting me. So I don't think I'll go too much longer past this. Especially if he's going to walk so slow. Oh, no, the elevator. Okay. Yeah, and John. Hopefully the elevator has drugs.
A biological quarantine has been initiated. Level 2. Kitchen knife and snowflake are off limits. Level 3. Hydroponics is off limits.
Perfect.
Where are you, John? Without the PDT, I can't track shit.
Hydroponics. Or what's left of hydroponics. The shaft's covered in growth. I'm not going anywhere.
Listen, wait. Let me check the blueprints. Yes, hydroponics has a service elevator.
Affirmative.
Keep me in the loop.
I expect walking normally again. Elevator ride did wonders for him. Right, So that's where I'm going to save for tonight. And we can continue with the celery room later. Looks like celery, right? Like it looks like a scanned in picture of like celery or something. Some fantastic art on the game. I love it. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with more Sly. A good way to round out the week, I think. Quite really enjoying it again. It's very nostalgic. Bye bye.